Sergio Ramos, of course, a free agent. Suggestions are that his first pick is Manchester United.
Yes, that's right. I mean, I don't think he's received concrete offers yet, but certainly René, his brother, similar to the Kane family, will be out there offering him, waiting for calls. There will be some agent playing the intermediaries as well and trying to bring some offers on the table. He's on a free, we know that, but he wants a 2-year deal at his age. This is not a given. We saw with Thiago Silva, similar age, when he left PSG to go to Chelsea. It was a 1+1 deal. We saw it with Cavani, similar age, leaving PSG to United. It was a 1+1 deal as well. I'm not sure Sergio Ramos right now can demand a 2 straightforward year deal, but maybe we're happy with 1+1. I don't know. With the big wages, of course, we're talking around the 12 to 15 million euros a year, which is a lot of money again, considering his age. However, if a club like United, and we know they're looking for a centre-back, are interested, again, that worked with Cavani. We saw it working with Thiago Silva. It can work again with Sergio Ramos, no doubt, if he can prove that his fitness is right. Because, again, 4 league games in 2021 with Real Madrid is not enough if you're ready to invest that kind of money on someone like him. So he will have to prove his fitness first. But then I think a club like United should be interested, certainly, in Sergio Ramos.
Just a reminder of how the Premier League table finished at the end of last season. Manchester United 12 points off Manchester City. Say they get Jadon Sancho and Sergio Ramos. Craig, does that close the gap?
Well, I'd expect Liverpool to be fighting with Man City as well. So, I mean, potentially closes the gap. But as you say, you're asking me if that closes the gap to City, who might go out and buy Harry Kane. So where does that gap go when they get Harry Kane? Because they played all season almost without a striker.
Sure.
So I'm not sure. I mean, it helps. What I don't understand is United banged the drum for a while about we're going in a different direction, younger players. And then they signed Cavani short term, and we believe they're looking at Sergio Ramos. So
yeah.
It seems to me that they changed direction the same way the wind changes direction. I'll go back. I'm not even going to mention the reason I don't think they'll win the league, because I think everybody knows what it is, and it's not actually on the field. But yeah, it'll be interesting. They need to do something, put it that way. United need to make a statement, because Liverpool and City are not going away.
Right.
And Chelsea,
yes,
Chelsea might go again.
Yeah.
Because Tuchel goes to the board and says, that wasn't a bad 3 or 4 months in charge or whatever it was. Give me the backing, excuse me, and I will put a major challenge in across all competition.
Yeah.
So United don't make a statement, that'll be another year of disappointment.
Doesn't seem a fit to me.
No?
Ramos at Man United.
Why not?
I don't think he's got the pace anymore. I think you add him with Harry Maguire, it still makes them weak, because...
He's an improvement on, say, Lindelof, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but Lindelof's quicker. So you look at Man United on the pitch, and there's no doubt on who's the icon and who's been the best player over the last 10, 15 years. Obviously, Sergio Ramos. But you start to pair him up with Harry Maguire, and you think, that's a slow centre-half partnership. Where yesterday they were linked with Raphael Varane. You think that's a fit.
Right.
Jadon Sancho,
that fits the criteria.
Yeah. You see for
Varane,
sure...
his age.
You see for sure United's plan going forward, where it's blindingly obvious, where you bring Jadon Sancho in, you've got Mason Greenwood on the right-hand side. In a year's time, when Cavani's finished, he then moves to be their number 9. You can see the pathway for Mason Greenwood to be the number 9. Learn off Cavani over 18 months. At the back, I think if you bring Ramos in, I'm not even sure it's a short-term fix. I think it will look good. It's going to cost an awful lot of money, as Jules said there. If he's wanting 2 years, are you going to get the very best of Sergio Ramos for 2 years? I think you get more out of Raphael Varane.
Jules, has Varane to United got any legs?
Yeah, I think Varane is certainly, I agree with the boys, is the better option. I think if you get Sergio Ramos and you bring the experience and you bring that kind of leadership, for me, you need another centre-back almost. If you're ready to bring Sergio Ramos in, someone like Varane, you can play back 3 then if you want. You can have Sergio Ramos almost as a backup then, but you need more pace certainly. And I think Varane would be perfect. 1 year left on his contract. Real Madrid will have to sell him because he's not renewing his deal. That's for sure. And I think he's always been attracted to the Premier League. I'm not saying that he's going to say yes to United straight away. However, the Premier League, more than going back home to France, for example, more than going to Italy, there's no way he's going to go to another Spanish club. So the Premier League has to be where he's looking at right now. And I think at 28 years old, with the career that he's had and the form that he's shown, well, not so much against Hungary, but very much against Germany in these Euros, I think you go for him, certainly. And it won't cost you even the world, because with 1 year left on his contract, you can get him for a really decent price.
I'm actually shocked that Ramos is linked with Man United and Man City. And for all the reasons that Don said. But Manchester City, are you serious? The only way that teams generally will catch Manchester City is on the break, where they've got space to run at the back line. If you want to guarantee teams to score against you on the break, stick Sergio Ramos at the back then, because he can't deal anymore one-on-one with a bit of pace. So it makes no sense. I don't understand why any of these two teams.
It's got to be leverage.
Why is any
Lukaku
of these two teams interested?
Sergio Ramos
and that's why
leverage. It's leverage from Sergio Ramos's agents to go, do you know what? Who can we get to buy us? Well, I'll tell you what, let's get Man City and Man United.
And that's why City was
because
so
he'll end
good.
up with PSG.
And that's why City was so good this year at the back, domestically, because they had the pace and the power of Ruben Dias.
And Stones.
It's just a move. It's just a move from
John
the
Stones
agents.
is no slouch, and Stevie still hates Sergio Ramos. Let's hope he goes to Liverpool. Then he's going to have to love him.
Thank you very much, Jules, as always, for keeping us to date with all the latest transfer news. For more from Jules, you can listen to the latest edition of the Gavin.
Oh, no, Jules can listen to Gavin.
Yeah, well, yes, indeed. Oh, Gavin's got his shorts on today. Oh, disappointment.
Yeah.
You can listen to that now. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.